so supreme. I give my life, not for honor, but for you.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about YouTube apparently turning off the dislikes. Now, this is public now. This is them making a decision to turn off the dislikes because apparently bullying, apparently. And you know, this is something that they've been like trying to do lately. This is something I've been noticing that they've been trying to allude to. Like, for those of you who are not creators, probably don't know that for my YouTube creator, so there are two YouTube apps. There's the main one, which we all use, and then there's the YouTube creator app, which I use all the time to look at my analytics, to look at my subscriber counts, to look at my view counts, my like counts, all that stuff. I believe a few months ago, they took out the ability to see the dislikes in the YouTube creator, and that was probably the first thing that frustrated me. I did not make a video on it at the time because I didn't think that it was that big of a deal at the time, because I could still go to YouTube or the YouTube video to look at my videos and see the like versus dislikes, because it was still public. You could still see it publicly at the time. But for them to come out and say, now we're going to turn off the dislike, just completely get rid of the dislike button, that is what has made me decide to make this video here today. Because word on the street is that they're doing this to prevent bullying and cyberbullying, and to try to get people to, you know, to not hurt anyone's feelings anymore, right? But here's the problem. You could always shut those off. You could always shut the likes off and dislikes. So you could always shut off comments. I've never in my life once thought about turning off the likes, dislikes, or the comments. Never once have decided to do that. Never once decided to turn off my subscribe counter. Never once decided to turn none of that stuff off. Never once decided to take away the public's ability to see my channel and the likes versus dislikes or the comments. I've never, ever took that away. And I never did that because it is your guys' right to criticize me for when I do something wrong, when I do something stupid, or if you guys just want to say something to me. That is why that is there. Now, when they sit there and they try to say things like, oh, we're doing this to stop cyberbullying, or we're doing this to... That's a lie. You're not looking out for the little guy. I'm the little guy. Am I supposed to be the little guy in this situation? Because from my perspective, YouTube has been fucking me over for the past 4 years. When they took away my ability to monetize, that was the first one. That was the first one. They took away my ability to monetize. Back in the day, like a few years ago, you could monetize even if you were a little channel. Yeah, I didn't make a lot of money at the time because I didn't have a lot of views coming in, and I didn't have a lot of subscribers at that time. But they still took it away from me. And they said, and then they changed the rules. They were like, okay, you need to have 1,000 subs, and you need to have this amount of watch time and views to be able to be monetized. So I was like, okay, fine. So then I'll make it my goal for the next, I don't even remember, about 3-4 years to get 1,000 subs, because that's all I needed. That's all I needed. So when you sit there, YouTube, and you try to say that you're looking out for the little guy, that's a fucking lie. You've been fucking me over for years. If you were not fucking me over, maybe I'd be boosted in the algorithm more. Maybe I'd actually, you know, have more people come to my channel. But then again, to be fair, I do have a lot of new people to come to my channel. Last time I checked, I think it was what? 70% of new people come to check out my channel, and only 30% actually who are subscribed watch the channel. Now, these are things that I don't publicly address and I don't publicly say. And the reasons why I don't is because then it can get really personal really fast. You want to talk about your feelings being hurt? How about me sitting here each and every day trying to figure out some way to entertain my audience on a global scale? How about that? How about when I look at my fucking phone and my analytics, I see that not even 50% of my viewers are from the United States, even though I'm an American. Like, I can sit here and I can talk about all these little tiny analytics, all these little tiny things that bother me, but I'm not here to do that. What I'm here to tell you is that the likes and dislikes are important to me as a content creator. They are important to me. I need to see them because I need to know when I make a mistake. I need to know if someone doesn't agree with what I'm saying. I need that input and I need that information. If I didn't have likes versus dislikes, the best example that I can give you, my Miles Morales videos. Every time I talk about Miles Morales, every time I talk about him and every time I talk about how much I don't like him, that gives me a lot of down toots really fast because a lot of people are convinced that he's a good character. I don't think he's a good character, and I argue that. One can argue I argue that very poorly, and my actual reasonings for not liking him are misplaced. That's fair. They are allowed to comment on that. I'm not turning off the comments. I'm not taking away my audience's ability to criticize me or to criticize what I say and do in my videos. I've never taken away that ability. That doesn't mean I have to ever listen to them. They're not bullying me. Don't get me wrong. I have people who are shitbags who do come to this channel and do purposely piss me off. That exists. Those people exist. However, they're usually few. And the people that do get criticized a lot by a lot of people are usually the people who deserve it. Okay? The problem is that you need to understand that people have a base amount of thoughts, meaning like everyone can agree to certain things and everyone can disagree to certain things. What do I mean by that? I mean that there's usually like this universal agreement with people. And lately, that has been changing lately. Like a lot of people's mindsets and views have changed a lot recently to where they think that they're doing something right or they're saying what's right, but in reality, they're not, right? And then they're criticized for it, and then they get all this protection from you, YouTube, from you. You're not looking into the context of what's being said, and if you are, that's even worse, because that means you're in on it. Now, I'm not going to try to make any conspiracies or anything. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is with my experience, for me, as a little guy, you turning the dislikes off fucks me over. Every year, I look at my most popular video, which is also my most controversial video, Spider-Man Homecoming. My Spider-Man Homecoming review. That review is my most popular review. It is my most ratioed video, I could say. Last time I checked the numbers, I had 970 likes versus 977 dislikes. Over the past 2 years, the likes have been increasing. So have the dislikes, but the likes have been increasing. I'm gaining more and more people to agree with me. Because even though I didn't shut the likes or dislikes off, even though the comments aren't off, people can still go to that video, watch the video, look at what people are saying about me or what I'm saying in the video, and they can use that to persuade what they're going to press, the like or the dislike button. Now, if you want to talk about bullying, then you would shut off comments. But you can't, because that would almost completely destroy YouTube, if not already, by making a decision like this. Now, I recently have gone to other platforms. I've gone to Rumble, I've gone to Odyssey. Odyssey has probably been my favorite, just simply because I actually am making money on there. I've actually been tipped a lot recently. I already got like $3, you know. I've been learning how to like turn that money into actual cash dollar, you know. And I only have 3 followers. I only have 3 followers over on my Odyssey. And I feel like I'm doing a better job on Odyssey than I have been doing on YouTube lately. Even though all my videos are mostly from YouTube. I have not made any content that is specifically for that. But if YouTube continues down this path, I want to make this very, very clear. If YouTube continues down this path, I will have no choice but to switch. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the likes and dislikes are important to me. I need feedback. I need more than just the comments. I need to also know if they like it or not like it. So you shutting that dislike button off does not help me. It makes my job already that much harder. It makes my job to grow that much harder. So this doesn't help me. This does not help little guys like myself, or little girls, little women who are trying to build their channels. You know, the women who don't just flaunt their tits all over the internet and they gain like a couple 100,000 followers overnight because of it. You know, the actual women who don't do that, who cover themselves up and respect themselves. You know? But I don't know. I'm going to stop there, because if I continue, I'm going to talk about way more than I need to in this video. So I guess all I can say is I have backup channels. I have Odyssey. I don't really have anything else. There are other alternatives, but I would say that if I was to tell you what my favorite is, it would be Odyssey to use. So I'm going to leave a link into the description for my Odyssey channel. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope YouTube, I'm assuming YouTube will never watch this video, but if you do, YouTube, sorry for the vulgar language. I'm sorry for the very detailed, messaging of what I'm trying to say here. I'm just trying to get the point across to you that this is not the right decision. You know this is not the right decision. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'm out of here. Up, and away. See you guys.